to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't want to fight.
So you might be wondering why we are in Xander's room today for Freya's room makeover. And it's because we've been keeping a secret. We've actually known this for months now, but due to the request of Grandma, we haven't said anything. She was afraid of getting people bombarding her about the idea of moving cross country in with family compared to into a nursing home, which she really did not want. So we've been keeping a secret. And Bobby is actually in Wisconsin getting Grandma and bringing her down here. So it is my job to move Xander back into the boys' room, which they've known since day one. This is not a surprise for them. They knew this was happening. Freya into here because it's closer to our room, but also Freya's old room is closer to the bathroom, which will be better for Grandma. So that is what we are working on. First things first, though, I have to get all of this out and start swapping and decorating and all the fun stuff. So let's do it.
Let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does.
So Freya was so excited. You're gonna see her a ton in today's video because she was just like over the moon excited about getting this room set up for her. She's been asking for weeks. But I knew if I did it, you guys would be like, what's going on? Why are you moving Xander back into Bjorn's room? Like, you guys would have been asking all the questions because you are like little detectives. So I knew I had to wait to do this till closer to when Bobby and Grandma would be coming down. Unfortunately, there is some people that we do think would try and guilt trip Grandma, and she didn't want this. This was definitely something that was completely her decision. She has had some health issues, but biggest thing is she's fallen a couple of times. So she's really just gotten to an age and everything that living alone isn't safe for her. So her options were moving in with us. We were the ones that were able and willing to take her in, or into a nursing home. So we told her, we're like, Grandma, 100%, if you want to move down here, you can move in with us. Like, family comes first. It is the most important thing to us. Bobby and I are both very much the same, that we feel like nursing homes have their place. But nowadays we feel like nursing homes have become an excuse that a lot of our generation just drop our parents and grandparents off and forget about them. And that just makes us both very, very sad. We see the benefit of having her live with us and teaching us and our kids things and just that relationship and bonding, that we just know we are able. And if Grandma wanted to, we were 100% going to make the space for her to live with us. The reason we decided to swap the rooms, though, is when we first did this room, the idea was if Grandma came down here, she would be in this room. After some talking and just kind of thinking about it, we decided that it would actually be better for Grandma to have Freya's room, for the pure fact of, one, it is larger, so we could set it up a little bit more cozy for Grandma to get away. She's used to living alone with two cats, not a bunch of little rugrats running around. So we wanted to make sure she had a place where she could go and relax and kind of get away. This room is closer to our room, so Freya's a lot closer to our bedroom, and she definitely still likes to sneak into our room at night. And then on top of that, it has Grandma right next to the bathroom.
You broke my chains and released me, and days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed every day, 24/7.
I know on our family vlog channel yesterday, when that video went live, another question we had is why we weren't giving up our bedroom for Grandma. since it is the larger room connected to a bathroom and all that stuff. And that is because Bobby and I are also very big believers in our family works so well because we put our marriage first. So we won't be doing that because in the end, us having our time together as a couple, we believe is one reason our life and household runs so smoothly. We put our marriage first above our kids, above everything, because we believe that going with the traditional views of God first, your spouse second, your kids third is the best way to do it. And a happy marriage makes for a happy just home altogether. So that is why we didn't give up our bedroom, is Bobby and I still need our space to focus on our relationship. This rug was definitely needing a need for a good cleaning. However, I wasn't going to do it on this day, so I just gave it a really good vacuuming and rolled it up. When I post Grandma's room makeover, which will be coming up very soon also, that is when I did a big cleaning on this rug. That way it was nice and fresh and clean for Grandma.
Now, 'cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack.
So going to put up this picture was trouble. Like, it had a little hanging thing on the back, but the thing on the back was actually off center. So when I hung it up, it kept getting crooked. So I was messing with this for so long because I couldn't use the hanger on it. And so I was just trying to figure out how I could hang this so that it wasn't crooked. This picture was one of the things that Freya was most excited about. She is obsessed with princesses. She knows all of them. It's her favorite thing. If you watch my channel, you see that she's in a princess dress every single day for the most part. Like, that is her thing, and I was definitely struggling with this picture.
We ain't got the time.
Yeah. Come here. I'm gonna start it, and then you can finish opening it, okay? All right. Let's see what's in it. Is that your princess sheet? For your bed, yeah. And for your pillow. All right, you want to see what's in this one? It looks like it's your new comforter. It's hard to see it because it's all squished up. We'll take it out when we bring your bed in here. Deal? Okay. You ready to do the big box? Okay. Let's do the big box. Okay. You want to do it? All right. Here, you do it. Stay up over here. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I'm just straightening it. All right, go ahead. Good job. Put the scissors down. Oh, let me turn it. You know what that is? It's your princess rug. Oh, it's so pretty. You want to put it on your floor? this out.
Feels like we've reached the point of no return now. I don't know how you got me weak. I should leave this sticky love. Your body's calling me for real. My love's like an enemy.
So I know I often get questions about my neutral tones sometimes, and the one thing I love about neutrals is you have so much flexibility. So this rug was how I wanted to pull all the neutral tones into her princess room. So it's super girly and floral, but it has this dark gray black band on it, and I thought it was perfect to pull it all together.
Remember the
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I just sing that girl.
Do you love your rug?
I like this so comfy.
It's so it is very, very soft. I'm actually surprised how soft it is.
Yeah,
Who's on your pictures?
yeah. Carson, Sasha, Ariel, Trigger, Samuel, Belle, Tiara, Zoe.
Good job. Yeah, we gotta take it off.
I take a bullet for you. If I lose you, I would not know what to do. I'm falling for you hopelessly.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much.
So it actually wasn't the plan to move the bed on this day, but Freya was like all on me about getting her room put together. Like she did not want to take a break at all. Originally, I was going to do it the next day. My mom was going to come over and help me. Obviously, Bobby's still out of town. The boys are only so helpful at this age. They're super helpful, but like when it comes to like moving big stuff around, they're not the greatest all the time. So my mom was going to come over and help me. My dad's been out of commission because he actually broke his ribs. But like I said, Freya was just on me about it. And I was like, you know what? Let's try. How far it goes.
So what to do? I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer.
Of course, while we were putting together a princess room, we got to have some princess movies on in the background. Freya loves singing along to every single princess song. And it's funny with kids, like it doesn't matter if you are the worst singer in the world, they want you to sing along with them. I've never been a huge fan of singing in front of people or anything, but it's funny how kids like it. When you're around kids, it just doesn't matter. Like, they just want you to sing and sing at the top of your lungs with them and have a good old time. So that is what I was doing. So may not be perfectly on key or anything, but I feel like as a mom, like, that doesn't matter. That is her favorite Moana song, though. That song right there, she will sing night and day. She absolutely loves that song.
I met you in the summer. When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you for so long.
I did have a couple issues when it came to taking this bed apart. Some of the screws were stripped and just making it very, very difficult for me to get it completely apart. So there was definitely a lot of maneuvering around and playing with it to try and figure it out. Like this little wheel, I couldn't get off. One of the screws was stripped and I could not get it off. So I was like, okay, if I can get all the screws out and then just have the one, at least maybe I can, as you can see, like twist and turn it to make it fit. And then later on, I ended up sawing off the front two posts so that they were shorter, which I actually think works out really, really well because it almost is set up more like a headboard in her room instead of a full-on canopy in her room. And with this room being a little bit smaller, I think it actually worked out really, really well. But I could not get it through this door with that one leg still attached. So I'm like, well, I guess the leg's coming off because right now that is the only option I have.
It's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out.
Messing with this mesh though, like I messed with it forever, and honestly I've still been messing with it. I don't know, I was trying to just give it like a really whimsical feeling. I didn't want to hang it from the ceiling again, so I was just messing with it. I think it works fine. I might though in the future just get some like plywood and attach it to the back of this and do like an upholstered backboard. I have no idea. I'll figure it out, but yeah, this definitely took a lot of time. You just like moving and playing and messing with it, trying to figure out how to like give it that princess whimsical feel in here. One thing though that was a lot of fun about doing this room is this is Freya's like first room that she has gotten to pick out the theme. And you guys know me, like I love my neutral colors and everything, but I absolutely love decorating my kids' room because like I completely take their opinion into consideration. I want it to be special for them, and I just can't be one of those like beige moms that put my style into my kids' rooms. Like I just can't do that. So having like this where I'm sure you guys can tell how excited she was about this made me excited to do it for her, which is pretty much why this got all done in one day. Otherwise, I don't think I would have gotten it all done in one day, but girl was so excited that I had to get it ready for her. She wanted to sleep in this room tonight, and she knew the only way that was going to happen is if I got it all pulled together for her.
To go, I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford.
Oh, wow.
You like it?
Yeah, Cambriea so pretty. Wait this.
Yeah, you are messy from playing outside. Yeah.
I have a feed ducky.
You're feeding the duckies?
Yeah.
Don't pick your nose.
Look by the other puzzle that's the other.
Yeah. Moana, Rapunzel, and Tiana.
That.
Who is it?
That's the way, that's the other, that bear, that's the way, that's Riku, that Ariel, that's Santa, that puzzle.
Yeah. So, can Mama take a break tonight and finish tomorrow? Because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, but you at least have your bed. I'll get all your other stuff in here tomorrow, okay?
Uh-huh. And we get all my stuff in here.
Yes, we'll get all your stuff in here. But for now, Mama's going to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you going to go feed the ducks?
No. I'm making them.
Okay.
No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything.
So, don't get me wrong. You guys know I love the Betty's bedding. Absolutely love it. But this bedding set was starting to get a little faded. And Freya really just wanted something super girly and princessy. And the one thing about Betty's is they don't have like a crazy option. So when I was trying to get this like princess stuff, the princess sheets and things like that, that is why I ended up going with a traditional comforter set for her. The other thing is Freya doesn't usually sleep under her blankets. I don't know if your kids are like that or not, but she has her 2 blankets that my mom made for her that she sleeps with every night. And then 1 blanket that actually one of you guys made for her. Her unicorn rainbow blanket was actually made and sent by one of you guys. And those are the 3 blankets she sleeps with at night. So she doesn't really move it around. So the Betty's being like zippable and everything wasn't as big of a deal in this situation because her bed pretty much stays made all the time. Now, this was really, really cute. She wanted to set up her shelves and get all of her stuffies on there. So that is what I was letting her do, is just rearrange however she wanted. It was funny, though, because we were moving stuff from her old room to her new room. Like, you saw me. I'm grabbing, like, big piles at a time. She's like picking one stuffed animal at a time. Like, can I bring this one? I'm like, yes, you can bring everything. Like, everything has to get out of this room, not just a couple little things. So that's why I finally brought in the laundry basket, because I knew it'd be a lot easier to move a lot more things at once. So that tent, though, I don't love the way it fits in this room. It's a little large for it, but Freya absolutely loves that tent. Every single morning, like when she gets up and gets dressed, she's like, okay, Mama, I gotta go do my makeup. And she goes in her tent where her little vanity is and pulls out her makeup box and does her makeup. Now, yes, it is all play pretend makeup, but it's the cutest thing in the world. And I knew that had to fit. There were 2 things that were really big that I was not sure if it was going to fit in this room. And the tent was one of them, and her dollhouse was the other one. And when I figured out that only one of the 2 were going to fit, I went with what she plays with the most. That dollhouse, she pretty much never plays with. It was a fun idea at the time when we got it, but realistically, she doesn't play with it. Thankfully, we only got it for $10 at a yard sale, so donating it didn't really hurt me too bad. But yeah, I like my kids to obviously have all the things that they're playing with, but I feel like when you start overcrowding them and stressing them out with things, then they don't play as well. So we were trying to be cautious about what we were bringing into that room since it was smaller, and making sure it was things that she absolutely loved and we're going to play with and wouldn't overcrowd her room.
I keep on looking for you.
I remember when we woke up, how your body looked like.
At this point, it was really nice because the boys were home from school, so I started enlisting them in helping me. So there was actually, when I emptied this room, I put a lot of Xander's stuff just in the dining room and in the kitchen because I didn't want to like stress them out about they got home from school and their room was a mess because everything just got put in there. So I had them first start by just like grabbing his clothes, putting it away, and just grabbing the little stuff to go back in their room, one thing at a time to not stress them out. But then I also had them help me bring in all the bins. That way I could start organizing out her toy system. These cubes, though, actually ended up working pretty perfectly under this TV. I wasn't sure how this was all going to fit. I was real nervous because I'm like, I really don't want this room to feel crowded. I really want her to have like good floor space to be able to play. Like Freya loves playing with me and the boys and Daddy, but she also loves her alone time. Loves it. It was actually funny. My mom the other day was laughing because she was babysitting Freya when I took Xander to the science fair. And she's like, this is the easiest little girl to babysit. She literally just was like, I want quiet time, and then went into the spare bedroom. I'm like, yep. She loves to play. She loves that. But there are just times that she needs her quiet time, and she'll go in her room and shut the door, and a good hour, hour and a half just playing by herself quietly. So I knew I needed to have a good space for her to be able to do that, to be able to relax, and just unwind, because that is the type of little girl she is. She needs her unwind time. It's actually funny. She's so much my daughter when it comes to that. I was the same way as a kid, where I would tell my mom, like, I need my alone time and just go to my room and draw and just be alone, not have two people. And I am still someone that doesn't always like to people. I'm an introvert, and yes, I love hanging out with people sometimes, but there is also just a lot of times that I'm like, I don't want to people. I just want to have my alone time. And yep, that is definitely Freya as well. However, I have to say, I feel like she will be more of an extrovert than I am, because she's also the little one that I always say will end up getting kidnapped, because she says hi and wants to hug absolutely everyone, even if she doesn't know them.
Wait a second, I don't need you.
And what I love about this room is, as she gets older, because you guys know, as kids get older, they have less toys, less things, is this room can really grow with her. She'll have the desk and all those things. Yes, we do, or we would like to move someday and get land and have more space, but none of that is set in stone. We don't know when. These are all just tentative plans. So this is a really good room that'll grow with her. But now for the fun part, we're gonna give you guys all the befores and afters. It's amazing how just a little bit of decor and just switching things out a little bit can make such a massive, massive difference in a bedroom.
Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had, or just the best you've ever had. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster. When I'm with you, I feel different, like I'm brand new. Less ignoring, still it feels just like I'm waiting for.
I just want to give you guys a big thanks for joining me in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It gave you some motivation, some inspiration, all the things that you might be looking for. And I have a huge videos coming up next week as well, with setting up grandma's room and everything else going on in our life. So if you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Might be overselling.